Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at parameter locking and some features that, well, if you're not aware of, they might just make you smile. We're going to just look very quickly at what is parameter locking. I'll just give you a quick example, and then we're going to move on to both Grainer and Wavetable, and then I'll show you what is possible there that you, as I say, you may or may not be aware of. And it's quite interesting, really shows the power of the sequencer in Tonverk and what you can do musically with it. Okay, so let's just have a look then very quickly. What is parameter locking on a very basic level? Track 6, I just have a single player with this tone. Maybe I just drop it down. Now we can just put some trigs on here. Nothing really exciting. We can decide with our parameter locking what we want each of these individual trigs to do. As an example, I can go in here, I can say for this one I'll only have a length of, well, I can do that as well. I could set a different volume here, or I can set the length. I can set this down to maybe an 8th note. Let's go to a 16th note. I'll do the same for this one here. I'll also set this to a 16th. So now we have a series of longer and shorter notes. We could say on this one here that we want to have perhaps resonance. Same on this one. Set different filter settings. We could even set different filter types if we want. We could add effects. We can, as long as we hold it, we can adjust all of these things and build up a sound. Change our pan for this one, overdrive. Okay, so I think you get the idea. You can just hold your finger on these things, hold them down, and then adjust what you want. That's parameter locking on a basic level. Okay, now there is something else you can do, and we're on a single player here. I have, as I say, this sample here playing, but what if I didn't want this sample on all tracks? Now this is a very common feature. I can hold this, I can go into my source, and then I can choose a new sample. Yes. So for this one, I have this sample. This one, I have this one. It'll still keep all of the same. This one. Hold this source. I could change this to a different sample. It'll still keep all the other locks that I've put on there. But yeah. But it will allow me to change out the sound. It's a very powerful feature. So let's come out of that and we'll mute that one, and we'll then have a look at, let's have a look at track 2 actually. Turn off that one, let's go to track 2. So now you can apply this to Grainer and Wavefinder as well. So if we have a look here, I just have this one trig. We have Grainer playing through this sample here. Now I could, on this trig, of course, I can hold this and then adjust things like pan and density. But what's quite interesting is if I then go into a second trig, put a second trig down, we'll hold that and we'll go into our source, and I then change my, let's have a look what we have here. That's another one. We go here. We can change our source out. Now this one I might want to put another one on here, we'll change this one as well. And this is a very powerful feature, because then you can go with that one. You can not only change your sample, let's change this one up again. We can drop that down. We can also change the grainer settings for each of these. So at the moment here we see we're in the center. I can change the position for this one, have a different position on this one. I can have here on this one a different size, perhaps different density. Let's go here, we'll put a new sample, we'll put a new source on this one here. Let's go for something down here. So this one has this sample. I can change the panning, the spread, all the things I can do. So each step can have an individual. Let's just adjust that up a bit low. So this is a very powerful feature for Grainer, being able to swap out the samples, and I can change the amp settings, pad like. Same thing now. Come out of here. This is working in Grainer. As I say, we're hopping through different samples, we're adjusting what's going on in the grainer. Yeah, this is really quite interesting stuff. Now the next one, let's mute that, and we'll go to 3, and on track 3 I have the Wavefinder. Again, it's just playing a half, I think. I can put a new tone here. I can go into the trig. Let's see what length we have. Hold the trig, hold this, and I'll just adjust this to a harp now. Still playing the same thing. Go into my source here, hold this source. Let's put something different in here. Now we have a completely new wavetable playing. I did a previous video where I showed how this is possible to swap with the LFO. It's also possible over the trigs. And this makes it actually more powerful than switching over the LFO, because, as I say, I can go to this one here and say, well, that's quite a harsh tone. I don't quite want such a harsh tone here. Or, if I go back to my source, I can say here, let's speed this up on this one alone. And let's put a new one in. And let's also change this. Let's go for something else. And what can we do with this one? We can have it going backwards. Change the position. If I wanted to, I could copy this trig. I can hold this, I can copy it, and I could put a new one here, and then play around with all kinds of things. Let's try and, I don't know if I can reach this, we'll try this one, let's do the tuning. We'll change the source out as well. So this one. So, if you get the idea, you spend a bit of time with this. I'm just showing it very quickly to show you the concept. But there's a lot of power here. really makes it unique, I think, that you have this ability, especially with wavetables and granular. I don't know all the granular engines, of course, but the fact that you can change out your sample on a particular trig is, let's slow this one down a bit before we will go mad. Maybe this one here. Okay, that's really it. I just wanted to make you aware of this if you weren't aware, and say I hope it makes you smile, because it did when I realized you could do it with the grain. I know on other Elektron devices you can swap presets and things and drums and yeah. Okay, anyway, so I hope this information has been useful to you and allow you to get a little bit more out of Tonverk. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you in the next video. Take care.